Somewhere out there, there's a travesty happening. Lance was prairie dogging. He had to take care of business. So Steve, Nick, Joris, Jeremiah, all the usual gang that ride here. You don't know where here is, but there might be a meadow muffin somewhere along the trail. Might not be on the trail, or might be on the trail. You're gonna have to keep your eyes open. You don't want to hit that and get a face full of it. Just saying. Watch yourself out there.
Hey, welcome back. So Lance and I are out riding around here on this Easter Monday, and we're exploring some of the same area that Colin and I got into in the previous video. Only we're going to get into the original Three Hills Trail, and we're going to ride the entire loop, which is something I haven't done before because it used to be a kind of out and back trail, and now it's a complete loop. But it's not going to be easy.
Way easier than I did. And the first hard section for me, anyway. I want to say back at that right-hand turn.
Okay.
I think they had something down in there.
Okay, so that first part of the video was us exploring kind of on the southeast side of things, and now this is going into Three Hills proper, and this is what is generally known as Gatekeeper. You've seen all this in the last video, in the most recent video that I put up, so I'm going to skip through this kind of quick, and we're going to get to the spot just at the top of this hill where Colin and I went straight, and Lance and I are going to go left. Oh, and Lance's comment about me making something look way easier than he did, that's the last time for this ride that's going to happen.
Yeah, I think it's that way. Stuff is good to remind me that it's not death grip the bike.
Oh, there's going to be lots of good reminders on this ride about things I should or shouldn't do. But you know what? Like I commented in the last video, I need to do more of this kind of riding. It challenges your fitness, challenges your technical kind of control over the bike, and it's just all around, it's just fun.
Want to overshoot that, head up down in the creek.
Which way do you think we should go?
Straight, I think.
Looks like they're trying to hit that by putting.
So this section of the trail here used to kind of bank to the left and required a really kind of difficult turn back to the right while you're heading downhill, and it was slippery. But I can see here the guys have cut a new trail, and this is way better.
Oh, that's not bad at all. That other route was pretty poison. I really don't know these trails very well, but that's me making excuses. But definitely don't want to miss one and end up in the river.
You know, when I watched this video and I heard that, don't want to miss one and end up in the river, one what? I started having this Samuel L. Jackson minute where I was like, English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Anyway, I suspect most people knew what I meant was you don't want to miss a corner and end up down in the river, because that's a pretty steep bank, and you might want to just call your insurance company and order a new bike.
Come on.
I don't know if you've been counting, but by now you've probably gathered that the name Three Hills is a bit of a misnomer, and there are far more than 3 hills in here.
Gotta remember to get off the goddamn brakes.
Told you there'd be a bunch of lessons learned here. Don't death grip the bars, and no need to skid the rear tire all the way down the hill. You're not getting better traction by skidding the tire. Threshold braking is where it's at. Or, if there's enough run out, just let it go. So far I've seen all of this. This is part of the trail that I've ridden before where you would go out along the river and then come back. But the guys have cut more trail now, and it's a big loop.
Oh, it's a dirty, dirty drop in.
Where are you?
Down here by the river.
Yeah, see, corrected myself. Like I said before in a previous video, down here or over there, it doesn't mean anything in the military. You've got to give your grit, which is your group, range, indication, and type of fire. What that means is the group you're talking to, the range, how far out I want you to put your eyes, indicator, something obvious that I want you to look at, like lone pine tree to the left, and then type of fire. Well, that was pretty self-explanatory.
Oh, nice. I don't remember this.
I'm not really sure what to go here.
I can see tracks down along the bottom there. I'm gonna drop in down here. Not a lot of traction there.
Yeah, it looks pretty fucking slimy.
Thanks for the catch. That was going to be a repeat of my first attempt. I don't remember this.
I say that a few times because, well, riding terrain that I haven't ridden before, so there's no way I should remember it. But at my age, you question yourself.
Atta boy. Alright. That's not my line. I'm wondering about that line. How deep is that hole gonna be? Oh. Oh man.
Mud suck you in?
Yeah. Yep.
It might be that I'm starting to tax Lance by having him help me pull my bike up hills. That happens quite a bit on this day.
It just feels like we're going backwards.
Are we in here yet?
I was going to say, it felt like we were going backwards, but...
I'm gonna go straight up.
Obviously, we're not headed back on the same line that we came in on, and the little map in my head tells me that we're just off to the left of the track we came in on. The river's not too far to my right now. At least that's how it feels. So that's why it's starting to feel a bit familiar to us, I think.
Oh gosh, that doesn't look terrible. I don't know if it's
That incomplete thought that I had at the bottom of the hill was me deciding whether it was a first gear or a second gear run up the hill. And given that I've changed to that 1350 setup, I'm not quite sure, but most things are second gear. I'm thinking maybe I might go to a 1450 kind of setup.
what have we here? God damn it. Ah. Yeah. That tree took away the better line.
I know.
But these savages cut another line this hard.
And that's okay. We found our own line here, and that's a fairly picturesque look. I don't do as well. I just gotta get my PT on.
Get my PT on now.
We get a little bit of a reprieve here, and this nice track through the woods is going to be a lot of fun, but you need to pay attention.
Kind of freaks me out.
Rode actually from about 9:30 in the morning till 2:30 in the afternoon, kind of running up and down these hills, and then we do end up over on Sledgehammer. Spoiler alert, it's not going to be in this video, it'll be in the to be continued part, but we don't conquer every hill.
Looks like there's a path over there too, might be another line, but looks like there's a good one right here.
Whew. Yeah. There's not a lot of traction. It's almost like it's still frozen.
Yeah, we got locked out of that hill, but that's okay. We took another path, and that brings us kind of the end of this part of the ride. But like I said, there's more.
Man, that's creme de la creme double track.
Huh.
Family down there.
Yeah, who's that?
I'm gonna say hi to them.
Yeah.